When somebody submits a form on your website, it does create a contact in your HubSpot account, but it doesn't create a deal automatically. Today, I'm going to show you how you can automate this using Zapier, so you don't need to create deals manually anymore. Hi there, I'm Andres. I work at Connex, and we are an automations agency. If you need help setting this workflow or similar ones for your company, look at the link in the description below to book a free discovery call with us. Let's jump into the workflow. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going into Zapier.com, and I'm going to click on Create and click on Zaps. When planning for workflows on Zapier, we usually go with the formula: when this happens, do that. So in this case, when there is a form submission in HubSpot, I'm going to create a deal in HubSpot. And then one thing we are going to do as well is to associate the contact to the deal. So on Zapier, we map the when this happens part in the trigger area, and then do that with 1, 2, or as many actions as we need. Let's start then by clicking on the trigger, look for HubSpot, and then the event is we're going to look for new form submission. Click on continue, choose your account, connect your HubSpot account if you haven't already. Click continue, choose your form. In this case, I only have one in this account. Click continue, and then we're going to hit test trigger. Before we do that, let's submit this information. Let's go back to Zapier and hit test trigger. What Zapier is trying to do now is trying to pull previous form submissions. So it found a previous one that I had. Let's find a new one. There you go. This is the one that we just submitted. I'm going to click continue with selected record. And then in the action, I'm going to create a deal with this information. So look for HubSpot again. The event is deal. Create a deal. Choose your account again, and then let's jump into the action. Now, the deal name I'm going to use is first name space last name. And what I'm doing now is I'm mapping the fields that are coming from the trigger. So if and these fields will populate the deal name out dynamically. So if there are other names than last name, this will change based on that. Deal pipeline, sales pipeline, deal stage. I'm going to choose the new deal. And these are the required fields I need to fill in. Let's click continue. And as you see, I don't have any associated deal yet. So I'm going to hit test step, and this will create a deal with that name and last name. Let's refresh this. Let's refresh this. There we go. If I open this, I will see, okay, the deal has the same name and last name as the contact. But the contact, even if it was created here in the contact list, is still not associated to the deal. So I'm going to add a couple of steps on Zapier so this association happens automatically. The first thing is we need to find the contact ID first. In HubSpot, every deal and every ID has an ID in the backend. This is something that you don't see, but you can infer by when opening a contact and looking at the URL. Here's the record or the contact ID. And you can do the same for deals. So if you open a deal, you will see the ID on the URL. In HubSpot as well, we need to make an association between a deal and a contact, so you can see the contact associated here in this area. That happens with an association action, and I'm going to show you right away how to do that. So we created the deal. Now let's find the contact first. I'm going with HubSpot again. Event, I'm going to use find, contact, connect your account. And the action, I'm going to use email. There are many fields containing email. It may take a time to find the correct one. There you go. It's this one with the email grayed out, simple email grayed out below. It's not this one, it's not this one, it's this one. Contact information email. Then the value we're going to use is the one coming from the form. So this one, and that's it. So click continue, test step. So this action brought me back the ID of the contact. And now what we need to do is to create an association. So let's look for HubSpot again. And the event is association, create association. Continue, continue. And so the ID of the object that is being associated is the ID of the deal. The type of object, again, this is a deal. Number of association types, I will leave it to 1. So we want to connect only one contact. And type of associated object is contact. So we scroll down. Type of association will be deal to contact. And the ID of the associated object, which is the contact ID. Instead of choosing manually from the list here, what I'm going to use is click on custom and select the ID coming from the step 3. That is the one that we use to find the contact. Okay, let's click continue and test step. There you go. It associated a deal to the contact. And if I refresh this, you will see that the contact was associated to the deal. Okay, so the last step is to go back to Zapier, hit publish. So this starts working from now on. And then it's worth, renaming this workflow. So we can call it like something like, for submission, actually create a deal after a form submission. There you go. Again, if you need help implementing this workflow, feel free to book a call, free discovery call with us. Find the link in the description below. And if you want to learn more about automating your workflows, follow us on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn. Cheers.